As one season ends, until next season. As one season ends, another one begins. We're live at the X all morning long as the Wild get ready for their season opener tonight at 7. They're facing off against the Florida Panthers. In about 30 minutes, Eva is live to tell us about ticket prices and the high hopes for this season. So we need to fill you in on a breaking news story we've been tracking overnight.
In the last 6 hours, we've learned union workers at Hormel officially ratified their new contract. The results of the vote came in minutes before midnight. Now, the new contract includes the largest wage increase in the company's history for plant workers in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Georgia. The contract also double bereavement leave, protects health care coverage, and increases pension and 401k benefits for the next 4 years. Turning to another strike that's grown in the last 24 hours. Right now, 8,700 workers are walking off the job at Ford's largest plant in Kentucky. The surprise move by the United Auto Workers comes after negotiations with the big three automakers turned sour yesterday.
6:05, and we have a live picture coming in from Gaza right now, where Israeli forces are preparing to launch a ground attack against Hamas. Now, this can happen at any moment. Within the last 2 hours, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in Tel Aviv to meet with Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, the video and images of the fighting says it all. As of this morning, more than 2,300 people have died. 22 of those are Americans. More than 330,000 people have been displaced in Gaza as well. NBC's Richard Engel is near the Gaza border with new details about what could be next in this phase of war.
Israeli troops are pounding the Gaza Strip more intensely than ever before in response to Hamas terrorist attacks that left at least 1,300 Israelis dead. And this could be just the start. Israeli troops are preparing for a ground offensive that will be dangerous for the soldiers and could be devastating for the people of Gaza. I'll have more coming up on the Today Show.
Your time 6:06. Here's a live Capitol from D.C. this morning, where the fighting in the Middle East is putting pressure on Capitol Hill, which is still without a Speaker of the House. In a closed-door vote shortly after our Sunrise newscasts yesterday morning, House Minority Leader Steve Scalise of Louisiana defeated Ohio Representative Jim Jordan for the nomination, but it's not a done deal just yet. NBC's Ryan Nobles has the latest on what happens next.
Another day and more drama on Capitol Hill. Republicans thought they had picked their nominee for Speaker of the House in Majority Leader Steve Scalise, but after they emerged from that close contest where it was clear Scalise only won by a handful of votes, many of his opponent Jim Jordan supporters were saying that they were not prepared to support Scalise on the floor. And that's important because Scalise can only afford to lose 5 Republican votes, especially if Democrats all choose to support a Democrat for the job of Speaker of the House. So right now, the House remains at a standstill. Jim Jordan is trying to convince his supporters to get behind Scalise to try and unite the conference so that a Speaker of the House can be put in place. Coming up on the Today Show, we will show you the impacts of this decision by Republicans to continue to delay this issue, especially when there are so many important issues that the Congress is facing.
Now, if Scalise is approved, that clears the way for Minnesota Representative Tom Emmer to become House Majority Leader. Emmer said last week he'd be interested in that role. He has some competition. New York Representative Elise Stefanik and Oklahoma Rep Kevin Hern both have some support for that job.
Got a warning for you this morning if you live or work in Burnsville. If you see any raccoons, steer clear and call animal control. The city sent out an alert warning people to stay away after an increase in strange behavior. They say some raccoons are allowing humans to approach them, having seizures and being extra lethargic. The raccoons animal control tested did not have rabies, but still, be careful.
Why do they have to be so cute, though, right?
Are raccoons cute?
Yeah. All right. For the first time, we're hearing from local businesses about the cancellation of this year's Holidazzle celebration. The Downtown Council called off the Minneapolis holiday staple earlier this week because a lack of money. But they're hoping to bring it back next year in some shape or form. Businesses, though, in Loring Park really hope that's the case.
It helps out. It helps out a lot. Just like, we have our consistent business, but those big conventions and big festivals and big, the Holidazzle events, they help out tremendously.
The Downtown Council is inviting everyone to share their Holidazzle memories with them. You can do so at holidazzle.com as they're plotting out the future of this event.
6:09, new this morning, we finally have a winner. Just hours ago, we learned the winning $1.73 billion Powerball ticket was sold at a store just north of Los Angeles. The lucky winner will have the option of a cash payout worth $774 million or get the money in yearly installments. And new this morning, we're hearing from a very excited employee at the store that sold the winning ticket.
Every day people come in every day and buy their tickets, like going to church. You know, it's crazy. This is crazy. Somebody called and said, "Oh my God, you guys sold the winning ticket." I'm like, "Okay, great." And then somebody else calls, "Are you guys the store that sold the winning ticket?" I'm like, "Oh man, this is nuts. This is crazy."
Yeah, and he knows his store gets a cut of that money too. So that's
he's rich.
Very exciting for him. It took the Powerball 36 drawings since July 19th for someone to win that jackpot.
I'm out $15. Yep. All right. 6:10. Enjoy the dry weather this morning. Maybe get out early if you can, because later today and for the next few days, we're going to see some rain. And sounds like Friday, John. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, it is. I'm out $15. Well, anybody? Nope. All right. Yeah. That's a Burger King meal. That's a Big Mac. You know what I mean? I don't buy it anymore. I just go get fast food. All right. So we are enjoying a very comfortable morning. You know how it's been. It's been very chilly. Now we're in the 40s, 45 degrees in the Twin Cities. I have to be careful with the word comfortable. It's still cool. 36 in Grand Rapids. Now we are seeing clouds come in, and that is why the temperatures are much warmer this morning, at about 8 to 10 degrees warmer. I think you'll notice it for sure. So there's that cloud deck coming through here. Northern Minnesota, it's going to be very different the next few days. So let's say Friday, I was going to the North Shore. I think you're going to be fine. It'll be mainly dry. Twin Cities, total washout. So here's this huge low pressure center. I mean, it is covering 4 or 5 states, and it's coming into Wisconsin and Minnesota, and it does have thunderstorms on it. So today, I am expecting temperatures to be held down from that rain, and you can see temperatures cooler, almost exactly where they're at this morning. So I'm not expecting much warming up in, say, Owatonna or areas in Faribault, because it's going to be raining. 55 today, should make it there quickly before we'll get that rain in the afternoon. So let's track this out. Here comes the rain showers. 2 o'clock, expect widespread rain if you're traveling anywhere in southern Minnesota. Northern Minnesota today, different story. Twin Cities, I have the rain coming in at 4 o'clock. So right at the rush, but I think it'll start light and then increase intensity through the evening. So this is about midnight tonight. This is where we're going to see heavy rain from St. Cloud down to the Twin Cities. Again, northern Minnesota never really gets into this. And then as we go into Saturday morning, I'm going to go all the way, or Friday afternoon still raining, but Saturday morning, see how it lightens up, but it's still there. It is going to be raining for the next 48 hours. So we got to get ready for rain, and it will finally leave us by, I think, Saturday at noon. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast and your next weather.
Looking forward to it, John. Thank you. Well, we're following 2 big entertainment stories this morning,
including a shocking revelation about a Hollywood power couple and a popular 90s sitcom possibly making a comeback.
Looking forward to that. First, the big changes are coming to all NHL games this season, what you won't see during warm-ups.
And speaking of the NHL, tonight the Wild kick off their new season. Eva is live showing us what fans can expect when they walk into the X.